In today's video, we're going to go over 5 personal finance tips, and these are how to build wealth from nothing. Hi everyone, my name is Helen. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go over 5 personal finance tips, and these are the ways that you can build wealth and build up your net worth without starting with anything. So if you have nothing, these are tips that will help you move forward. So let's just jump right into it. The first tip when it comes to your personal finances and building up wealth is to start tracking your spending and your income. Now, the simple way to put this is you want to create a budget. You want to know exactly where you're spending your money, how much you're spending, where you can cut back, and also how much income do you have. Especially if you have multiple side hustles, it's very important to track your income. Creating a sound budget is the first step to really living below your means. And that means you will have money that you are saving and you are now able to invest. So when it comes to personal finance tips, you need to start with tracking your spending and organizing your income. That's going to tell you how much you have coming in, where you need to improve, and also where you may be spending money that you don't need to be spending. The second personal finance tip that you need to learn in order to really get your wealth going and to build up your wealth and your net worth is going to be taxes. Now, when it comes to taxes, there's a lot of things involved. There's so many deductions and charges and all these different areas that you need to learn about, especially as it applies to your personal situation. Now, of course, everyone qualifies for certain deductions. Most people already know about standard deductions, child tax credits, and some of the more common deductions. However, there's other deductions that may apply to your situation that you may be overlooking. So one of the things you want to do is to learn how taxes apply to you, and if there are any additional deductions that you were not aware of that you can now start applying to your taxes each year. The more that you're able to learn about the tax code and the more you're able to learn about what applies to your situation, the easier it is for you to really get a handle on how much you should be paying into taxes. When you apply all those deductions and extra savings, it can add up very quickly in building up your net worth. The third personal finance tip that helps you build up your wealth from nothing is to pay off your debt. Now, debt is one of those things that we all end up having when we are not being very careful with our spending or when we're not really paying much attention. Many of us think that it's necessary to use credit cards to build up our credit score, or maybe take out student loans to go to college. Maybe you take out a car loan to buy a car, a mortgage to buy a house. All of these loans, they add up very quickly when you look at the interest rate, fees, and other charges that you may be paying every single month that you're not even aware of. Now, a lot of these types of things can be a little bit confusing. You may not be fully understanding of how the interest charges, especially when you're looking at a mortgage versus a credit card versus a student loan. They all have different ways that they charge you and how their interest applies to your account. So it can be a little bit confusing at times. But when it comes to paying down your debt, that's actually a pretty simple process. Paying down your debt is one of the easiest ways to build up your wealth because you have no liabilities there dragging down your net worth. So that brings to mind, how can you pay off your debt? Well, the easiest way that a lot of people try is paying off the highest interest debts first and then working your way down as you're paying off each debt. That's called a debt snowball. It's a pretty effective way for most people, and there's other ways that you can apply, and it really depends on your personal situation, how much money you have available, and also what feels comfortable. So if you have a high interest debt, but you also have a variable interest debt, maybe you'll feel more comfortable tackling that variable interest, even if it's a little bit lower, because you know that that one can change over time, rather than the high interest debt that is not changing, and so you know exactly how much you're being charged. It really depends on what you feel comfortable with, but the key is to pay down your debt. The fourth personal finance tip that can help you build your wealth from nothing is going to be that you want to focus on problem solving. Now, problem solving and taking a proactive approach to problem solving is a great way to come up with a new side hustle or maybe build up a new business. The thing about proactive problem solving is that you are looking for solutions to problems, whether it's personal problems in your life or whether it's problems that people just commonly face. And when you are realizing, oh, this is a problem and I have a solution to it, now you have a potential side hustle that you can monetize and you can start bringing in a little extra cash. Now, the ways that you can monetize obviously differ based on what it is you're talking about and what kind of solutions you've come up with. But taking an approach of problem solving and finding solutions to common problems is a great way to find a new side hustle or to build up some kind of new product that is really helpful to people. And in that way, you can start building up a business perhaps, or maybe even just coming up with some way to educate other people or improve their lives in some particular direction. The fifth personal finance tip on how to grow your wealth from nothing is going to be to delay gratification. Now, delayed gratification is perhaps one of the most powerful tools when it comes to your personal finances. If you are able to delay gratification, for example, you don't buy the newest interesting thing that you see and you wait on purchasing that item and you build up the money to buy it without paying, for example, on a credit card, now you are saving money in that way. There's a few ways you might be saving money. You might be saving money on interest rates and charges on your card, but you also may be saving money by waiting a little bit and the price can drop. That happens with quite a few products. So if you think, oh, I'm going to just wait a little bit, it really saves you money over the long haul. And in particular, when it comes to investing, delayed gratification is critical for building up your wealth. When you delay gratification in your investments, you are able to take advantage of compounding interest. Compounding interest is when the interest that you make in 1 year on an investment, well, now that money is working for you in the next year and it just keeps building over time. And in that way, you are making quite a bit of money over time. Now, most investments that will have a great return are something that takes time to get there. So it might take you 2, 3, 4, 5 years to get to your goals, or it might even take 20 or 30 years depending on what you're aiming toward. So when you really focus on delayed gratification and really just having some patience with things, you can see a lot of positive results over the long term. That's it for today's video. If you liked the video, please subscribe and I will see you in the next one.